Welcome back, everybody. Sorry for the brief, like, 5-second stream there. I had a bit of a technical issue. I changed over all the things in preparation, and the thing tried to tell me, no, you didn't actually do that. And now we're going to enjoy a rapport conversation. Can't do that until the surrounding area has been stabilized. Okay. A compatriot of mine, a cleric by the name of Leica, was abducted by leaders of bandits from before. The slave market. I beg you, all night, you must help her. I wish I could. I truly do. But guarding my lands from rebel incursion must take priority over all else. Peter's the one who has her. Ah! Oh my! That's a lot of freaking dudes. Oh, here we go. Okay. That somehow only does 82? What if I took... Where's Berenice? How am I doing even less damage? Is Elaine the problem? Because he's not anti-infantry. I wonder if that's not the issue. No, warrior's not gonna do any good. What if instead I use the shaman? Where's my shaman? I'm staring right at my shaman. Okay, why am I not killing? Hey, Glory. I'm just really tired after today, that's all.
I must endure. We ride! Got me good. Seems we've done it.
That's the problem. These guys just have too much frickin' HP. And my units aren't doing enough frickin' damage. Okay, Clive is in here. I wonder if I couldn't get Adele to also do something in this. Because Adele is pretty hardcore. Sure, let's test out Melisandre. Maybe I need to give her a new weapon. Yeah, because she's got a bronze sword in her freaking hand. That's definitely not helping her. Runic spear. She's also carrying a bronze staff. Is there any... Well, upping her damage doesn't actually matter. Okay. It's still not enough to take them all out. Jesus Christ. What do I have to do to these guys? Do I need Yana, maybe? Do I need extra damage? Yes, that's what I needed. Okay.
My magic is yours.
She killed him despite his evasion. Now that's very hilarious.
A flawless
I
victory.
didn't think she could. Perfect.
Laika! Thank the Father you're all right.
I'm sorry to worry you, Hans.
Don't be. This wasn't your fault. And you, Sir Alec. Words will forever fail to capture my gratitude for what you've done this day.
We'll never forget this, brave hero.
Please, your continued safety is thanks enough. Our role in this is concluded, my lady. I trust you'll see them to sound shelter.
Whatever Kerr has claimed you're not but a reclusive coward, they're dead wrong. I suppose that's what I get for believing rumors. Forgive me, Prince Elaine.
You must have me confused. I'm...
Champion of the rebel army and lost son of Queen Elenia. I'm well aware.
I love that! I love that! You must have me confused. You've only been singing your damn name and title throughout half the continent, bro. There's no fucking way in hell nobody knows who you are.
Enlighten me, Monica. If you knew
you
Elaine was the prince, why did you leave us to dispatch those rogues by ourselves?
You speak as though you have no blame in the matter. Or do you greet all your acquaintances with such shameless detachment?
You know her, Clive?
In a manner of speaking, yes. The woman before you is Lady Monica, beloved granddaughter to Cornia's own Marquis Nordheim. And though the affair is years since buried, by a compact reached between the Marquis and mine own grandfather, the Count, she was my fiancée as well.
This is a great deal to grasp.
Ex-fiancé would be more accurate, Your Highness. As for you, Clive, I've no doubt you're aware of the shadow your liberation antics cast over my family. Zenoira confiscated our territory, stripped us of our title.
Newsflash, lady, that is neither his fault nor his responsibility.
And what scant land we were seen fit to retain stood on the farthest fringes of the entire kingdom.
Again, not his fault nor his responsibility. Guilt by association is an irrelevant guilt, and if you're being plagued by it, then what that sounds to me like is you have a shitty boss.
Monica, I'm sorry. I never meant for any of this.
No, why are you apologizing? That's not your fault. Shut the hell up.
And I never asked for your apology. It's as you say, long buried neath the sands of time. In any case, our land now rests firmly in Zenoira's steeled fist, and I haven't the authority to let the liberation cross it.
But...
Oh, don't look at me like that. We all know the tale. Yesterday's fiancé becomes today's foe.
a story as tragic as it is trite. But I've made my peace with what must be done.
Then prove it. You've shod this horse, now show me how you ride. Though a suggestion, if I may. Don't stay your hand. One false step, and you'll find yourself the freshest corpse in the body pit. Just like those rogues before you.
So I did all of that just to unlock a fight where I have to kick the shit out of the ex-fiancé of one of my own retainers? Okay. Friggin' lovely. No, you did choose this fight. You did not inherit it. You are actively making a choice. You do have to protect the people of these lands. But do you want to know what would make that easy? You drive out the Zenoiran loyalists to Galerius and let us help you. Then your people would see you as a savior. You would be freed of your obligation to a dickhead who doesn't even like you, let alone respect you. And all would be water under the bridge. You are actively doing this of your own volition. You are choosing this fight. That's not my fault. Good freaking God. What she is saying is so stupid. Alright. Now I need to fix all my unit formations because I had to fuck them all up in order to win that. Okay, where's Elaine? There he is. Alright, who else did I have in this frickin' unit? Because I got a bunch of troops that are now just sort of shot all around the wrong place. I had Clive in here. I had the cleric as well. Scarlet. And then lastly, who did I put in this troop? Oh, I remember what I did. I had Travis in here. Because I put the thief in with the army leader because, you know, that's what you do. His troop. God, who did I have in his troop? Let's see. Berenice, Yana, Virgil, Apolline. Ooh, Apolline. I think I gave him the debuffer? I definitely know I didn't give him Berenice. I know Yana was in his troop. Morden's unit, if I recall correctly, was originally commanded by Berenice. This unit no longer has a melee commander. I'm pretty sure that was Adele. And Joseph's two allies were Virgil I think the other one was Rolf? I could be wrong, but these don't feel like bad unit compositions regardless. And the bulk of my opponents are going to be Radiant Knights in this fight, which means my enemy's going to have some serious frickin' mobility on me. Oh, boy. Alright, let's go into my character list, because I need to start passing out accessories. People need accessories. Apparently I don't have that many to spare. Good God. Alright, well, let's give her some base AP so she can heal more. Like you do. You know, it just feels like the smart thing to do. Power Belt. What is toughness? To endure one lethal blow. I'll give him the counter belt. I don't feel like giving him the power belt is a good thing, because he doesn't have durability issues to begin with. At least not yet. So I don't see a reason to give him something like that. His guard rate's kind of off the charts to begin with. I could improve it though. If I could just leave it improved if I really wanted to do that. You know what? I'll give this to Bruno, because Bruno's HP helps him soak up a lot of damage, but I do notice that he kind of struggles if he can't keep himself healthy. So that might actually help a lot. Pretty sure I've already seen that. I know I've already seen the one he's got with Travis. Alright, let's see how the enemy can handle us now. I realize I just spent like the first 20 minutes almost rearranging troops in order to be able to handle one bandit squad.
Still cornered in Saint-Lariche, ma'am. But they'll be prepared to march at any moment, by my estimate.
Then we resolve to face them head on. Give word of such to any man or woman fit for battle. Whoever brings me the heads of these insurgents can name their reward.
Yes, ma'am.
Stare any harder and you'll pierce clean through me. Do you object, Matthias?
Indeed, I do.
Clive and this liberation of his mean to threaten us into submission, and resist Zenoira rule besides. My judgment is sound. I'm certain of it.
First of all, you forced this on us. So that's your fault, and no, I just want you out of my way so I can move through the province. I don't want to hurt you, kill you, or break you into submission, dear. You're forcing that. That is all on you. Second, Zenoiran rule has kind of been destabilized across the entire first half of the continent that we're on. Why not just be one of many other provinces that's broken out into open rebellion? It's not like he's been able to stop me so far.
I've served beneath you a great many years, my liege. A decade past, you would have clutched the mantle of freedom even tighter than Sir Clive does now. And I suspect that fire in your belly burns yet brighter than you'd have me believe.
We both know the inferno such flame can bring. The other noble houses had long held us in kind esteem. Yet when Grandfather refused to bend the knee to Galerius, they forsook us like we were common swine. In the end, his banishment and the confiscation of our lands were the price we paid for survival.
That sounds like that's on a whole bunch of douchebags who were only two-faced cowards to begin with. Why are you still fighting for people like that? That makes you stupid.
If one as proud and dignified as he could be dragged to such depths, I dare not imagine myself immune.
Then why keep fighting for a system you already know doesn't support you? That makes you stupid! Not honorable!
My liege.
If you're the only person in a court full of people who has honor, dignity, and respect when everybody else is a two-faced cutthroat, and you try to hold to them regardless after they've already fucked you in the ass, that doesn't make you a good person, it makes you an idiot!
The territory stripped from us is now lorded over by aristocrats loyal to the might of Zenoira.
Then help me liberate it so you can fix it, you idiot!
But they spurn proper leadership and grow fat off the very lifeblood of our citizens.
So more reasons I'm hearing that you shouldn't be fighting me, but helping me!
Far too many have suffered as it stands. I won't condemn still more to the slaughter.
That's exactly what you're doing right now!
Even if it means cutting Clive down myself.
Which would be the opposite of what you need to do if you want to save your people and stop Galerius. You're an idiot! Nothing you are doing is helping anybody but the bad guys. You are literally enabling the problem. You're a moron! While I wouldn't dare ask you stay your hand, I do have a request. Might I speak with her again once the battle is won? The moment shall be yours, Clive. Alright. What do we got here? What do we got here? Lone spearman, a lone thief, a lone axe bearer. Does she intend to actually fight me, or is this a joke? It looks like she's got troops. Either she's got a lot of people lying in ambush, or this is a farce. I don't know how else to characterize that.
Let's get going already.
Also, I'm sure I just annoyed the fuck out of at least 5 to 8 people who are going to watch this in the future with what I was saying. But can any of you tell me where anything I just said was wrong? She's literally doing the exact opposite of what her people need.
Time to
The
earn my
only reason she would ever want to actually put an all-out fight on my forces is if she
We'll see
needed
how
to
tough they
believe
are.
my troops could handle themselves.
Really, say the word.
Refusing that sounds like her issue and mistake. Refusing
My
that,
steed is swifter
this
than the
is
wind.
just
What next,
a
Your
big
Highness?
load of crap. But I also noticed that virtually every one of her troops has
Let's
almost
dance.
no hit points or durability. Like, this isn't even a fight worth showing you guys. I feel like I'd be doing you a favor
Stood
just
a chance.
saving your life
So?
and not actually participating
Point.
in just making you
gotcha.
watch that.
Heading there now. What's next?
Okay. This is also a fight not worth showing you. Yeah, because he's going to take a lot of damage, but
Barely worth my time.
he's also going to die.
Just let me fight already. Uh-huh.
Alright, garrison that
Mine
fort.
now.
And And so I fall to the rebels who ravage our home. Forgive me, Lady Monica. What?
Try and make this fun, yeah?
Like, I'm gonna show off this fight just to show you guys why I've been skipping these. Damn! I guess his attack evolved.
Pretty tough, huh?
Yeah, I like how Lex needed
see how tough
somebody
they
to
are.
tell him that. Even
They
though
don't know
I
what
picked
hit
up
'em.
on this right
Just
away,
let
this
me
is
fight
either a
already.
farce or she's baiting a trap.
Let me at him.
We'll see how tough they are.
In service of the royal family.
Alright.
Ready. Yes, sir.
Go take over the town, and Bruno, go get rid of... Oh my! How about
Heading
Bruno takes the town, and I don't
Sure
think Lex
thing.
is gonna have any easier time dealing with that. No, he won't. Okay.
would you
What
ask?
about these three? Yes.
As you
Okay.
wish.
They can deal with that,
Yeah.
and Bruno and Lex can both. Yeah, they can make a beeline for the city.
So?
May as well deploy
They will be
Elaine's
ours.
unit as well for the sake of saving time. I'm gonna have him move over
Path
here and
is set.
garrison this bridge. Uh-huh! She baited a trap. Catapults are siege weapons that can be operated by any unit, or station one in it, and then the launch boulders in an area. Boulders will damage allies and enemies alike. Aim your catapult cannon fire, or your catapult fire
Let's
carefully.
dance.
This will lock out their ability to blast her with additional magic damage. Wham! Oof! Damn!
Wasn't even worried.
Drinks are on me.
I can always train harder.
Nice.
Never stood a chance. Just let me fight already. On it.
What do you need?
Awaiting your command.
Okay.
I'm up.
Bruno, take
Sure,
over the
sure.
catapult.
Yeah? Heading over.
Because I'm probably going to need that here in a second. As soon as Joseph kills that wizard unit, I'm making him immediately withdraw. I'll probably use a light feather on him so he doesn't get overwhelmed and killed. Adele is not moving from that spot. If he does, I'm probably going to die. There's a shitload of armored units over here, but I have magic troops, so that's not going to be an issue. Yeah, I think I can handle this. This isn't gonna be the end of my life.
I shall hold nothing back.
All right. I'll be fine. One down. One more. I wish he hadn't done that.
I am with you.
Oh, wow.
Stand true.
Holy power!
I fight in me yet.
Nice.
I won't stop now.
There's always more to learn.
Dual shot! Dude!
A trivial undertaking. What would you ask?
Okay, activate a light feather.
Awaiting your command.
Alright, I am going to
Very well.
pull back with him. I need someone who has an archer. Actually, he has an
I'll
archer.
not fail you.
He would not do poorly against any of these units, as a matter of fact.
By your word.
Okay.
What would you ask?
I know what I'm gonna do.
Very
He's
well.
gonna run over here and garrison this
Ready.
facility. Lex is... I don't know if I can reach that before those cavalry rip him apart or not, and I don't think the answer is yes.
On it.
I'm gonna move Lex down here as a supplementary unit. Excuse me.
I'll cut clean through them.
Ow! Okay. Dink. Dink.
Tooey, I can't wait for my next fight.
And Killing Chain. Attack a single enemy. Grants the user an action point if the target dies.
You should have
Nice.
run. We'll see how tough they are. Uh-huh.
And
run.
here goes the last wizard group. Boink. Damn, that was 41 damage. Oh my god!
See that?
Dude!
Never stood a chance.
That was brutal!
So? On
Alright.
it.
I gotcha. Yep.
On to the next.
Alright, I'm gonna let her heal
Hoist
up at
the
that
banners.
fortress for the time being. Lady Monica is a kind soul. I doubt she truly wants to fight deep down. Please take whatever supplies you need. I only ask that you put an end to this madness in return. Concealing cloak.
All done.
I...
Got more for me?
Okay.
I'm up.
Your villainy ends here.
Huh? Elaine can't deal damage? What?
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Why are these guys so super defensively resilient
face
and
me.
near invincible? Are these guys armored? Is that the problem? Do they count as armored? Oh! Oh! I bet I know what the problem... Yeah, they heal each other. That's the problem. Oh... Good God. Okay.
Need something? You see that?
Oh my God! I one-shot one of those units.
Come.
Dude, that was amazing.
I can help.
Row heal. Oh. That's how they do it. Okay. Hush. That's the attack they use.
Be shielded.
And they have magic barriers? Oh man, these fucking knights have everything, don't they?
The battle is won.
Okay. Okay,
Awaiting your command.
I have an idea. Let's try out this.
I shall hold nothing back.
you die, it's not my fault. I'm just not really going to show that fight because not much is going to happen.
Come then.
Oh, wow, that's going to... My word.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
No, you know what? I'm going to do this. This is what I'm going to do. Yeah.
Hold fast.
Rolling axe. Huh.
Your mom.
Oh! He killed one of the flyers and critically damaged the second one. Oh, wow. Ouch. And... Yep. That's the one that hits.
Glory to the liberation. I've not chosen my grave yet.
Oh, man.
I'll not fail you.
Sure, let's see how much damage that does. Oh, yeah!
I'm up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, they felt that one.
What do you need? Heading there now.
Ready.
What would you ask? By your word.
Alright, let's use him to take out all of these aerial units so that we don't get overwhelmed. We don't have that much room to breathe before the enemy comes knocking with some of their bigger troops. So we gotta try and take care of a lot of these ambush units fast. Ooh!
Stand true.
Yeah. When you shoot enough fireballs at 50% accuracy, you're bound to hit something.
I'll not fail you. Very well.
I fear for our safety.
Okay. That's not good, but they're not going to be able to overpower me, I guess. Yeah, they healed each other to a ridiculous extent.
Awaiting your command.
I'm just going to fire another arrow rain.
This should help the cause.
Nice!
Keep getting sharper.
I am yours.
We march. Defeat will soon be upon us.
Are you kidding me? Oh my word. Lose? Why did he lose? He didn't even take damage and he had more health.
The time is at hand.
Oh my god, game. You are just kind of screwing me here.
Ready to move.
Fuck it.
To forge a brighter dawn for Thebrin.
What do you need? Yep.
Your villainy ends here.
Oh, are they finally going to get to do more damage than they're going to be able to heal through?
Bolster your defenses.
That's not going to help you. Oh, yeah, poison. Holy light, okay. Oh, wow, I gave her an extra action point so she double struck. Nice!
My honor as a knight.
Alright, there goes the biggest freaking problem in the room.
I gotcha.
Gaze upon the face
Alright,
of your
let's
demise.
go ahead and get rid of these guys. Nice. Nice. I'm getting really lucky with a lot of those low hit rates. Can't complain. Can't complain. Oof.
Be healed.
She dodged half of those, too.
I fight in me yet. I've not chosen my grave yet. What would you ask?
Okay.
I'm awaiting your command. We shall make proper use of this. As
Sonic. Oh, he's running the hell away like a coward. Oh, you pansy. Oh, no, I know what
By
happened.
your word.
I see why his AI derped. Yep,
Need something?
yep, okay, that makes total sense.
I am yours to claim.
Damn!
Don't even think about messing with me.
One of the
There
many
goes the
benefits
whole
of-
wizard
I wonder
troop.
if I'm stronger than Lady
I didn't even
O'Case.
have to fight it. These are good. These are good levels for these units, actually.
Yeah? Need something?
And I'm about to do terrible, terrible things to their buttholes. Ooh!
By the day.
A little closer to my former strength.
Magic missile. Attack two enemies
and
with
move
magic.
forward in the light of the divine.
Okay.
The time is at hand.
I have camped out more than long enough.
To me.
I'll not fail you.
I've got a whole bunch of valor points
Very
again.
What do you need?
I'm gonna vitalize Joseph so that he can
My word.
have the stamina he needs to deal
Sure
with
thing.
multiple problems. And I'm gonna let Lex
sir.
take those guys out. I've got one more catapult shot I can fire off, and I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it.
Come.
Okay.
You face me.
No, I'm gonna give this one to Adele. Thank you. Oh, that actually is gonna miss. Ooh! Oh! Oh, that's so good.
Little bit of tricorn pride for you.
May the Father smile upon me.
Okay, so his I like how their attacks change when they get powerful enough. Oh yeah, Elaine is actually going down there.
I'm up.
I was gonna have Lex do something about that, but instead,
You got it.
I'll let him take the ballista so that he can control reinforcements. That stupid-ass barricade just wasted my existence.
Prepare to be run through.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine. He can handle this.
You'll be okay.
Ow, ow, ow. Oh, wow, he missed one. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh! Ooh!
I shall hold nothing back.
I didn't want him to do that, but okay, fine. I'll just use a Wind Fairy Charm so I don't get hit with magic. Screw it!
Glory to the liberation! A trivial undertaking.
I'm here.
Yeah, that was a pretty trivial undertaking.
We march. The path is set.
I'm up. Easy. I got you.
You got it.
Alright, I'm gonna get some troops over here.
Let me fight already.
We've wiped out basically all of her little ambush parties. Oh wait, I got a replacement fairy charm. Nice.
Come.
Alright, let's wipe out some sorcerers. Wizards, as the game calls them. For anybody wondering, there is actually a fantasy difference between sorcerer and wizard. Sorcerers are naturally gifted magic users. Wizards actually have to study magic for upwards of oftentimes 3 to 5 years, sometimes a decade, in order to master magic enough to use it on a fundamental level like this. So, calling these guys sorcerers is actually a huge misnomer and mistake.
Awaiting your command. By your word.
Time is no friend to us now.
There we go. You've done well to resist Lady Monica as long as you have. Yet she's far tougher than you likely expect. Keep your guard raised high, or she will crush you like you were nothing.
One thrust of the lance is all I need.
This guy thinks he's tough. Spoiler alert, he's not tough enough. What? That was a 91!
Never in doubt.
Man, talk about bad luck on his end. That's okay. My witch was there to pick up the spare. Alright, that wipes out attacks from behind.
Ready to move.
Who can do serious damage to her? She's got a very bulky melee fighter up front. She's got magic in the back, along with her cavalrymen.
Sure thing. The time is at
God,
hand.
is everybody gonna get trashed? The damage that he's gonna deal isn't
not
even
fail
meaningful. Sure.
As you wish.
Alright, I'm gonna let everybody run up here and gather.
Splendid.
Beckoning chime.
Now then.
If anybody wonders why I haven't been using those, it's because they don't work on bosses, and unless I'm fighting a boss, I don't really have a reason to use one. Weathered the ambush, have you? At least you're making this a compelling fight. I must admit, Monica, you've grown into quite the skilled commander since last we met. No, she didn't. I knew this was going to happen from
What
moment
would you
one.
ask? By your word.
Ready.
What's
I
up
have
next?
arrived.
Sure thing. Told you I'm awesome.
Idiot.
Hey, I'm here. Need something? Sure.
Alright.
We march.
Valorous order on these three for sure.
Excellent.
Second wind, it seems. I'll not fail you. Very well.
There we go. Now he's going to deal some real damage.
What do you need? Yep. I'm up. Heading over.
Onward. I'm up. On it.
I shall hold nothing back.
In another time, another life, perhaps this could have all gone differently.
Yeah, you know, it like a life where you make sense, perhaps? Oh my god, she can cut her health in half to heal him? Huh. Well, it sure as hell didn't save his ass. Great, that made that magic attack have all the effect of a pigeon crapping on her sleeve.
With my aid.
She regenerates some of her own health too, okay. Ow! Oh my god, that hurt. Oh wow, he... well, he rendered that moot!
We march. The path is set.
What would you ask? By your word.
Ready to move. Head
No,
down.
go ahead. Take this one, Albine. Take her. The time limit has expired? No, it didn't. I saw the timer. I still had a little bit of time left. Thanks for lying to me, game, and forcing me to use that hallowed cornet. God. That hits everyone in the row? That's pretty brutal. Oh, wow.
I shall
Damn.
ease your
Okay.
pain.
Ease your pain after everybody else is on their ass. And he just knocks her the fuck
Seems
out.
the rumors spoke true. Very well. I admit defeat.
You see that?
Excellent. Nina hit level 10, and Apolline hit
Just
level 10.
keep getting tougher.
I've grown stronger.
Assaulting blow.
The end of this brutal war draws ever nearer.
Offensive curse inflicts physical attack minus 50% and magic attack minus 50% on a row of enemies.
Wasn't even
Nice.
worried.
White Knight's Shield grants life share ability. Share HP with an ally. Cuts the user's HP in half in order to use that amount to restore health of an ally. Grants plus 15 max HP as well. Okay. That's actually a really good shield for the right unit. That's amazing for Radiant Knights and Paladins who can actually heal themselves. Because they can just use that, heal an ally who's taken heavy damage, and then regenerate their own HP with their healing spell. So that's actually a good thing.
Well met, Prince. I surrender. My life is yours to claim, should you but promise to let my soldiers free.
I'll promise nothing. We come for peace, not blood. Now, the rostrum is yours, Clive. Go on.
What could you possibly have left to say to me?
Only the truth, Monica. Marquis Nordheim is a key benefactor to the liberation.
He what?
In our fledgling days, we had no backing to speak of, and not to fill our coffers but dust and cobwebs. Until, that is, your grandfather took it upon himself to fund our development. By his words, he'd much sooner see his wealth invested in Cornia's future than stripped barren by its captors.
Thank you!
You
Guy
mean
with
to
some
say this
frickin'
struggle
sense.
lacked purpose? To tell me now at its conclusion?
Well, gee, I don't know if it would have mattered considering how much of a stubborn idiot you were about forcing this fight when there was no reason to have it!
I do not. What remains of your noble house could never risk having its fealty
God,
questioned
you're
by
an
its
idiot.
Zenoiran masters.
Like, the dumbest
Hence, the
character
Marquis
right
sent us
here.
They will hear you fought valiantly and were left with no choice but to capitulate.
Wonderful. A drama to rival the scripts of the masters. And I, the only one to improvise her lines.
And your improvisions
It's
suck, by
entirely
the
too
way.
believable, coming from that old fox. But should my grandfather wish it, I've no place to disagree. Grant me permission to join the cause, Your Highness.
Any
Don't give
objections,
up your day
Clive?
job.
Not a one. The Marquis knew all along how this would play out. Questionable though his methods may be, the man clearly bears a vast and profound love for his granddaughter.
But clearly not the lives of his provincial soldiers, because all of them are fucking dead because of this. I could leave her here, which is kind of what I want to do after that stupid pig-headed display. But no, I'll take her.
Then we mustn't do that love a disservice. Not to mention our dire need of reinforcements.
No
Come
shit.
with us, Monica, and strike true your blade for the liberation.
You shall know none truer. And mind you don't meet its edge yourself, my former betrothed.
I'm gonna kill her. You're an idiot, Monica. Okay, so I'm going to point out the main reason why I had a giant issue with her writing. Galerius and the Zenoiran captured empire was the whole reason her father was stripped of land, stripped of title, stripped of nobility, and stripped of all of his control over his people. At which point she was then forced to basically get stuck in some backwater end of the ass end of Zenoira and left to deal with it. Like, her dad was effed over, she was kicked over into a corner, and basically told, sit there, bitch, because your grandfather's a fucking idiot. And instead of joining the Liberation after she just proved we were decent people with that little test of hers, what did she do? She forced us into a fight that had absolutely no reason to happen, because the people responsible for everything horrible that happened to her was the Zenoiran aristocracy and Galerius, who were the ones to throw her into that corner, kick her grandfather out, shame her entire family, disown her father, take away all of his rights and privileges as a noble, and kick her ass to the curb. But she wants to blame Clive because when he ran out to become a rebel, she got blamed for association? Because her family knew his? First of all, every single noble family in a setting like this would absolutely know all the other families. And that means that guilt by association means that if Galerius was actually sensible, he would have banished and fucked over all of the aristocracy, not this one. Even if they showed loyalty, one bad seed to a maniac like that could easily rot the entirety of his rule. And that's why he would absolutely go massive ham against everyone potentially guilty if he went after just one group potentially guilty. So that doesn't track very well. It's conceivable to an extent, but it doesn't track very well. Her only excuse for doing this was, my fiancé ran out on me in order to rebel against the new emperor, even though he murdered the queen violently and seized power using mind control, black magic, and treachery. Why would you fight him over that if you were anything other than a moron? If her father was being held hostage, if she had people being held hostage that would die if she didn't fight, fine, okay, I would get that. That would be okay. That was not okay. Bitch had no cause. Why do I want to kick her to the fucking curb myself? Because she's brainless and that proved it. Mantlet kit, Baroque shield, and House Nordheim. Alright. I'll see you done, my lady, and forgive me for saying so, but I merely hope you find it within yourself to reconcile with Sir Clive. I suppose we'll see. Yeah, I mean, he only ran off from your marriage so that he could, I don't know, fight for the frickin' country that he was hoping to try and... Gee, I don't know. Save the people that you claimed you were fighting for by freeing them from the tyrant that was oppressing them and fucking them over. It seems to me like he was the one between the two of you who took proper executive action, and you just kind of sat there and let shit spiral out of horrific control. There's a reason I have very little patience for people like that, and it's because you pretend like your honor is what you're actually fighting for out there. The real reason she did that, she was pissed that her fucking boyfriend ran out and found something that he considered to be a little bit more important than her at the time. Which, at the time, the entire country was being taken over by a tyrannical lunatic who was brainwashing everyone he wasn't killing. I feel like he had better priorities
Here
than a
to shop,
wedding.
Or maybe to sell. Come back soon.
Just saying. It's the stupidest garbage I have ever seen.
Here to shop, or maybe to sell. Just say the word and it's yours. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Come back soon.
Good God, that was
it's
like
steel you're after,
unbelievably
you're in the right
fucking
place.
aggravating. Defender's Mace. Well, that's a magic item. Quick barrier, huh? War cry. Oh. I actually like these items. I definitely like the crude tacit. I feel like
Done
that's
and
got
done.
potential.
Done and done.
Vitality talisman, yeah. Don't really care about the vitality talisman. Get rid of the bronze sword. Get rid of the short sword. But I was fighting for honor and for the people. No, we're fighting for the people. My
Careful.
team is objectively
Walk out,
fighting
it's
for the
gone
people.
forever.
They're the whole reason I'm doing
seeing you.
anything. I mean, I'm gonna get revenge against Galerius for murdering my mother, sure, but that's just kind of a bonus. That's not really why I'm doing this. I want to get my kingdom back, but to me, you know, the heart of a kingdom is its people. Freeing them first just makes sense. To quote Takeda Shingen from the Sengoku era of Japan, the people are my walls, the people are my castle, my moat, my ramparts, my battlements. If I lose the people, I cannot achieve victory. There's a reason he would say stuff like that, and it's because it's true. Where do you think you're going, Lex? It's a little late to be out alone. Oh, I was just gonna grab a little water. All this wandering makes a guy thirsty, you know? I know you're lying. All right. Fine, I was planning on sneaking myself an early breakfast too. With blade in hand? I think not. How long have you been stealing off to train like this? Caught me red-handed. I applaud your dedication. I truly do. But wearing yourself too thin now will come at a great cost during actual battle. Oh, don't worry about that. I've been doing this for weeks and no problems yet. Very well. But we shall speak of this again if I ever catch your eyelids growing heavy. I doubt you wish to impede the prince's march due to a mere lack of sleep. Figures you're only saying this stuff because of Elaine. You shouldn't malign him so, Lex. He only keeps you at his side because he trusts you. You mean... I think that big guy was actually trying to help me. Maybe I should get some sleep after all. Well, maybe. It is true that balancing your sleep schedule does help you a lot. It's just a regular old garrison. There's nothing here but a bunch of tents and other stuff. Dear, that... kind of tells me there's a lot there, actually. And none of that dialogue was particularly interesting. But maybe I should talk to more of them so that I can know what's on their minds. Okay, so that guy basically wants me to fill up the entire map of the lands. Aww. Sharon and Bruno. Another fine morning, blessed by the Father's divine grace. I think a short rest is in order to celebrate the occasion. Perhaps on that boulder over there. Ah, how lovely.
The hell you think you're doing?
My word! Did the boulder just speak to me? Did you really mistake him for a boulder lady?
Who are you calling a boulder?
I meant no harm, O talking rock. Wait, is that you, Bruno?
Course it is, but I get the feeling you thought otherwise.
What? No, I would never confuse your muscular back for a mere stone. Well, I suppose there's no point in attempting to hide it. Forgive me for leaning on you.
It's fine. It's kind of my fault, too, for crouching down like that. Sorry for scaring you, Sharon.
And what were you doing over there, if you don't mind me asking?
A cat.
What was that?
I found a cat, okay? Poor thing was hurting real bad, so I figured I'd try and fix him up.
What an adorable little kitten he is. Assuming you don't mind, I would be glad to heal him with some of my magic. With my help, your friend here would be back on his paws in no time.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Thank you, Bruno. It'll just be a minute.
Motherfucker.
That was kind of an adorable little scene. That was funny. Freaking rock rats, man! That bandit crew, like, how many people have you robbed? Hey! I can finally upgrade this town enough to have a guard. There we go. Get a little bit more renown. Oh, wow, I can deliver all 3 of this. Oh, okay, those are auxiliary requests. Those don't actually need to be done.
Here to shop? Or maybe to sell? Just say the word and it's yours.
Oh, I can buy an empowering grout.
Come back.
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right place.
Well, he's actually got a few half-decent items here. I kind of want that eye patch. That eye patch would actually be really good for the right units.
Be seeing.
I shall see it done.
Alright. Mine. A revival orb. She donated money to a local orphanage. That's kind of impressive. Are you still watching those musical movies, babe? I didn't think so. Ah. It makes sense now. Has it been alright? Well, at least it's not shit. I've heard that House of the Dragon was pretty good so far. You'd better take good care of her. Trust me, I am taking very good care of that witch. I have to have a renowned of rank A or above. Alright, who does not have a unit? Robert and Melisandre, Keitra, Calm, and Monica. I think Monica will actually be joining Lex's unit. You know, her people are probably tied to birds. Oh wow, okay, so you have to just sort of randomly talk about that. That's fine. Okay, these are auxiliary deliveries. Those don't need to happen. I'm kind of making a big sweep and talking to all these people to see if they have any side quests or anything particularly interesting to say, and honestly, most of them don't have much to say. For secluded shore. Okay, these are all auxiliary requests. I don't need to do that. They already have a guard.
Made the right choice.
Yeah, still not a whole lot that's interesting. Okay. I think I've been around to pretty much every territory I have. Okay. Then I guess I'm going to the Land of Dragons, because dragons be way cooler than the shit that I could be doing in the Elven Lands. The battle for Mir. Though Mir checkpoint has long stood against as Drakenhold's defense against possible Cornian incursion, it has now fallen into Zenoiran hands. Defeat them and lay claim to the Colossal Gate. The battle for Mir. Rebels? Here? As if the state of Drakenhold wasn't trouble enough. No matter. We'll just have to show them what we do to those who defy us. I get the feeling this isn't exactly going to be much of a frickin' brawl.
Let's get going already.
Alright. I'll deploy Berenice because she's got an archer. I don't really care to deploy Joseph yet. He's kind of super OP right now. I'll deploy Adele.
I'll ride any distance.
These three should be able to mop this problem.
How can I assist?
Really?
I gotcha. You got it.
I'm prepared for anything.
Apparently not. Because you don't resist a lot
Consider
of these
it
attacks
done.
very well.
So? On it.
Prepare to be run through.
I wouldn't have expected Adele to be so poor at resisting attacks. That would explain it. The flyers are just kind of lambasting him.
I ride at once. Merely say the word. Consider it done.
No running.
Ooh.
How embarrassing.
Ooh.
You're done for.
Oh. These animations do feel like they've got some nice punch.
Ready to move. Yep.
Order complete.
Let's dance.
It's up to you.
You're mine. Too easy.
A toast to strength.
Assaulting blow.
Another step on the path of progress.
You should have run.
What's next?
We're outmatched.
Wait, what? How?
Come here!
Oof. That's irritating.
I got you.
I'm prepared for anything.
In service of the Royal, I'll not fail you. Very well.
Alright.
You'd better run.
Run, fool. Run.
This is for you! Wasn't even worried. Never stood a chance. I could use some healing.
Awaiting your command.
Not doing so great. Just let me fight already.
I'll not fail you. By your word. Gaze upon the face of your demise. I have you!
Holy power!
What?
Your mom.
How careless. Stand.
Oh,
The battle is won.
damn. That hit hard.
What would you ask?
Oh!
I'll not fail you. What would you ask? Awaiting your command.
We'll see how tough they are. Yep.
Alright, go get him, Berenice.
Let's dance.
Ugh.
This is for you. A regrettable end. You see that? Nothing's stopping me now. Barely worth my time.
Well, that was easy.
Joseph!
Jesus Christ! She looks exactly like her!
Do mine eyes deceive me, Virginia? You were but a teenager when last we met.
She
but now
looks
you stand a
exactly
princess
like
fair and
Alenia.
True.
A lot can change in 10 years.
Indeed it can. I'm relieved to see you safe.
Holy
The same to
crap!
you. When our scouts brought word of your army's approach, I knew I had to verify the report for myself.
Scouts, my lady? But I was led to believe you were in hiding.
I was sent here to Drakenhold 10 years past, as a refugee when Galerius brandished his sword against our family. I've been in the care of their second prince, Gilbert, ever since.
Forgive me for not coming to your aid sooner.
There's nothing to forgive. My attendant Leia sees my every need fulfilled and more.
The issue at hand, your ladyship?
Yes. Go on then.
The good Prince Gilbert is currently amassing troops at Balmorate in hopes of recapturing his castle. We ask that you and your soldiers cooperate in that siege. But such a request must surely meet the approval of your commander. Might we solicit an audience?
Oh, I almost forgot. Where is he?
Yeah, I didn't have him take the field because he was gonna rip everything to
It's been too
pieces.
long, Virginia.
Is that you, Elaine? I barely recognized you, grown as you are. You know, I can still remember when you were just a babe at your mother's breast. And now look at you, even taller than I am.
By like 3 inches. Also, Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, no, I understand the problem here. That Virginia is literally using Alenia's frickin' portrait and artwork. That's the same frickin' artwork. They didn't even alter her that much.
I believe I was 7 when last we met, and weaned for years by then.
What I mean to say is, I'm proud of you. That, and that my blade belongs to this liberation of yours from here forward.
Okay.
Your ladyship, please.
That
Have
felt
you forgotten you're still under Prince Gilbert's protection?
a little too easy. Fuck you. This is her family.
This isn't a decision you should make without at least consulting him first.
Yes, it is!
I don't need his protection. Not anymore. Though, I admit, I owe him quite a lot for what he's done. I don't plan on letting that debt go unpaid. Which is exactly why Elaine here is going to help us, yes? Everybody wins by my count. Saddest if not, there's always room at my side for a hard-to-please attendant.
What the hell is with that T-sword?
You sure about this? She seemed more like a windstorm than a princess.
She's been raised in someone else's care other than the royal families for a decade straight in a war-torn country. If you expect somebody to come out pampered and sassy, pampered and simpy instead of, you know, smart and sassy with a warrior's edge, particularly with how much of a warrior the queen was, that she is literally a twin of at this point, I don't know what the hell's wrong with you.
Queen Elenia often spoke of how young Virginia reminded her so greatly of herself as a child.
No shit!
And I must say, the resemblance is striking.
God, he's not making this any more obvious.
She was always more sister than cousin to me, in truth. Whenever I needed an ear, hers was the first I'd pull. In any case, Leia, the Liberation Army will answer your call. And thank you again for the kindness you've shown Virginia all these years. I know she can be a bit difficult.
'Tis no greater kindness than yours, Prince. Cornia's aid is a beacon of light in our darkest hour.
Like my foot in your ass?
Know that my life is ever in your service, and that of the glory of Drakenhold.
I'm just gonna say it now, Leah. I don't give a rat's ass about Drakenhold. I don't have a reason to care yet, except for the fact that your troops might actually add to my strength. I do care about getting rid of the Zenoirans in here because they're a problem. Alright, Virginia and Leia have joined our army. Great. I take it Virginia's another lord? Also, I want a dragon to ride. Dragon riding is perhaps the most awesome thing you can do in fantasy, and I want one. There we go, the battle for Mayor. Cleared. And a little bit more renown. Standard military treatise. And more renowned. As a crusader, Virginia makes up for her low initiative with outstanding attack and defense. She's a crusader class. Good God, Drakenhold has seen better days. Elaine, from this point forward lies what used to be the Grand Kingdom of Drakenhold. Sadly, it's now fallen entirely into Zenoiran hands. You folks come from across the border? Best take care up ahead if so. Why do you say that? Zenoira's been tightening their patrols. Get the feeling they're ready and up for an execution. I saw them transporting a prisoner just the other day. A stunning knight in coal-black armor. Must have been General Berengaria, if I'm certain of it. What did you say? Travis? Sorry, Elaine. It's nothing. Back to the matter at hand, if we could. If we don't liberate this region now, we'll come to regret it later. I can promise you that. Fair point. We prepare to deploy at once. General in black. Alright.
On it, boss.
Alright, I need to go to every settlement that I haven't already reclaimed and start stationing guards. Healing the damage done to them where I can, so that I can actually start getting a lot of materials.
I'll keep watch for you.
I see resources. I need 2 more Cornian sardines and 3 more cornut lumber in order to be able to finish rebuilding that town. And I can't station guards until I've actually got the towns fully rebuilt. That's actually kind of aggravating, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, now this town can get healed. 15 renown.
Don't even have to ask.
Oh, wow, I need everything for these guys. Oh, did I not clean this place out of resources? Apparently not. Oh, I'm an idiot. Give me all the things. Give me all the things. The game is demanding a lot of core sight out of me. Can I help you? Huh. I need a lot of herbs and iron ore for this village. Oh god, I need a lot for this place. Damn. Okay. That's a side quest? The game's not telling me I can't handle this. Self-effacing sorcerer. This is a level 5 area? Oh god, I should have done this a while ago. Alright, well, let's clear out some side quests.
You call that excavation? I've watched snail mucus ooze faster than that. Move! I didn't chase an entire troop of bandits out of this backwater garbage heap just to enjoy the scenery. All our endeavors and not a scrap of progress to show for it. Nothing to rival my brother's accomplishments, no hope to vie for Mother's affection. Double our head count. Find anyone willing to hold a spade. I'll handle their wages.
Dire news, my lord. It's the rebels, and they're coming our way.
Another fly in the oft-infested ointment,
That's not all, my lord. It seems Prince Elaine's the one leading their host.
Well, now that changes things. Perhaps this fly could prove a feast instead. These upstart halfwits truly think they can challenge the might of Zenoira.
He's gonna be really heartbroken when he figures out that I accidentally got way over leveled for this fight.
Felling their feeble resistance should prove a simple task, and earn me some much-deserved glory besides. And Mother will have no choice but to be pleased with me. Move to intercept. These cretins will burn brighter than the midday sun.
Before or after I hit you with my axe? So what? So this is the side quest that's supposed to teach you to be afraid of male wizards. I say male wizards because witches are basically their female equivalent, and they play differently. Excuse me. Defeat Ock. Okay. This guy does not have good units, but for some reason he's got a few like packs of 4 Zenoiran sorcerers, and I have no clue why. I really don't. I just kind of don't.
They won't know what hit them.
All right, we'll deploy the archer troops, and we'll let them and our magic troops deal with this problem.
Sure thing. Yes, sir.
Just let me fight already. On it.
Let's drop Aubine on the situation as well.
You got it.
I'm ready to hit something.
Allow me.
One down.
To ash with
Oh, God! Yeah, he's dead from the burn damage. Jesus.
Healing.
That's how it's done. Ready.
Okay.
I'm up. On it. You don't stand a chance.
I shall ease your pain.
Useless. Oh, now he has enough initiative.
No stopping now. Done and dusted. Sure thing. You got it.
We'll see how tough they are.
I got you. Yep.
All done.
I'll cut clean through them. Never stood a chance. Let's dance. Barely worth my time. So?
What do you need?
He's already
Just let
moving
me
his
fight
reserve
already.
units.
Yep.
He's panicking.
Yes, sir.
You're done for. Wasn't even worried. Gonna be a problem. Ha! I got you. You got it. How about that?
I'm up. You got it.
Ready to move.
The day will be ours.
What do you need? Ready to move. Let me at him. I got you.
I'll ride any distance.
What do you need?
In service of the royal, I'll not fail you. As you wish.
Yeah? Easy.
How can I assist? My steed is swifter than the wind.
Onward.
Come. A trivial undertaking.
One thrust of the lance is all I need.
You'd better run. Never stood a chance.
Good God, he keeps panicking and throwing more troops at the situation.
Ready. On it.
This guy is not ready
Do
to
your
lead an
worst.
army.
Prepare to be run through. One thrust of the lance is all I need. I'm prepared for anything. I ride at once.
I'm up.
I shall hold nothing back. I've not chosen my grave yet.
I've arrived.
You don't stand a chance. Enjoy that. I'm up. Sure, sure.
Merely say the word.
Come then. A fine bout. You face me.
I'm skipping through all of these because his troops have absolutely no
Need
chance.
something? Heading over.
What would you ask? Very well.
So? Uh-huh.
We march. The path is set. I've arrived.
Show me what you got. You see that?
We shall make proper use of this. I have arrived.
Must be my lucky day.
The time is at hand. To me.
Valorous order!
Stronger than ever.
I made it.
What utter insanity! How are they already here? No, this is no time to panic. Do you hear me, rebel scum? This glory belongs to me and me alone!
Come then.
The only one who's going to win here is me!
Witness me, Mother. Watch as I earn this victory for all to see. Right for me!
Light! Easy now.
Fine job. You face me.
Run, fool! Run!
The familiar taste of failure.
A fine bout.
It sounds like all this guy wants is a little recognition. Chlorotic. Fire burst. Oh, wow, that's a good ability. That's a really good staff. Dude. Tell me I'm recruiting this guy. He doesn't seem like he's all that bad.
So, this is how it ends. Pitifully, without a single word of praise in all my years. Was it really so much to ask? Apparently so. My ashes will scatter like dust to the wind, and what little I've amounted to in this life will go with them.
What do you propose we do with him, Your Highness?
Sorcerer Osh, I'd ask you to lend us your craft in the days ahead.
Come again?
Take arm with the Liberation. Hurl your magics in the name of good.
Ah.
You want me? I surely needn't remind you where my allegiances lie, and how swiftly I fell in opposing your army. I've done no great deeds, earned no distinctions amongst my peers, and the craft you speak of is just a pale imitation. It's sad, but true. Not even my own mother could find it in her heart to love a boy as miserable as me.
Wallow in self-pity if you will, but the struggle to come demands a great breadth of perspectives and aptitudes. Your survey of these ruins is evidence enough that such scholarly prowess would surely aid our legion.
You'll never win, you know. Galerius could crush this so-called liberation with both arms bound behind his back.
I dare say you're right, were we to face him now. But our numbers grow stronger, larger, with every passing day. Numbers I would like to count you among.
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't appealing. It's a curious thing, this marvel we call life. My staff is yours to command, Elaine. Your Highness, that is. And when you think about it, there could be no greater feat the world over than bringing Zenoira to its knees. Perhaps that will be how I finally earn my mother's approval. This wasn't an outcome I envisioned when I stepped out of my tent this morning, but it may be just the one I've waited for.
Okay. Got a Baroque rod. Yeah, you were supposed to find that side quest before you ran into Galerius. Battle for Elzakur. Alright, so unfortunately I don't actually have time to be able to do this yet. But tomorrow we will be taking over that town. I'm gonna try and clear out some more side areas to make sure I haven't missed too much. I don't want to, you know, run into Drakenhold if I haven't actually cleared all the rest of this crap out that I need to clear out. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you all next time. I've been Savage Hound Dusk.